You might like thinking, if I could only put my bother in the category where I can change the definition. Or you might like counting beautiful memories as they float into your mind. And perhaps your memories are so relaxing that you don't mind how long it takes for you to enjoy each moment doing something that takes your breath away. And perhaps you can wonder at the wondrous beauty that fills your senses and every part of your mind, enveloping you, caressing you from the tips of your fingers to the soles of your feet. And while you're doing that, I wonder if you can imagine floating wherever you like and thinking whatever you like about things that you love doing and the wonderful way that makes you feel. And if you can do anything or redo anything, maybe in the past or in the future, I wonder what you'd do if you can do anything you like or be anywhere or someplace in time, and you can be there for as long as you want, and there's nowhere else you need to be right now. That's right. Perhaps you can enjoy observing a seascape from a vantage point that takes your breath away, or walking up a mountain track, taking deep breaths of cool, fresh air, while beads of perspiration glow on your skin, and birds are singing, the sun is shining, and all your cares are far behind you. And it's so wonderful being right here, right now. And perhaps you can think, if only this moment can last forever. And you can look forward to a cool drink of water at the top of the mountain when you arrive at the lookout. Perhaps you really can see the most unbelievable view. And contrary to scientific opinion, reality is what you believe. And of course, some people don't believe that, and so for them it's not true. And some people believe if you want to change, you must change what you believe. Now, do you really believe that you have a problem? And that reminds me of a story about a man who couldn't sleep, especially after waking up in the middle of the night. And the man was offered a solution, which he can only hear if he promises to implement it completely, no matter how unpleasant. Now the man is desperate to be cured, So he agrees. And then he hears he has to wax the floor for 4 hours if he doesn't fall asleep within 30 seconds. And the man waxes the floor for 4 hours, 3 nights in a row. And on the 4th night, exhausted, sleeps right through. And after that, somehow his body decides it would rather sleep than wax the floor. And perhaps you can notice how easily you can close your eyes and be somewhere else again. Another beautiful place, perhaps relaxing far away. And it can be wonderful knowing you can be here and there, and that you can go into a beautiful trance and be there in an instant and dream about whatever you want. And of course, you do know that a trance is a metaphor for sleep. Now you may be surprised to hear a story about how a teenager was cured of terrible insomnia. He was told to go away on a camping holiday for 4 weeks and go somewhere where there are no mirrors. And a very interesting thing happened to that boy. His insomnia was cured, and so was his terrible acne, which reminds me of an old proverb. The best way to help someone is never tell them what they don't want to hear. And I wonder if you can. Look at that view again, just by closing your eyes. You can instantly transport yourself, floating at the top of a mountain, floating wherever you like, and thinking whatever you like. Or time can stand still, while you can be aware of how much you enjoy being right here, right now, for as long as you like, allowing thoughts to float in and out of consciousness, perhaps being absorbed deeply into an interesting focal point that can draw all your senses, floating wherever you like, while you can be unaware of where you are and just how much you enjoy being right here, right now. And you know you can open your eyes and feel so much better and so deeply refreshed. And now, when your mind has been racing in a bad trance, you can easily see that a good trance can provide the calming effect to allow you to allow yourself to put everything into perspective. And each time you dissolve a bad trance, instantly, as soon as it appears, it can quickly fade and be replaced by a good trance that you can choose. like an artist working on a canvas. And you can paint a masterpiece in your sleep and not remember doing it when you wake up. And that reminds me of a very healthy man in his 80s who's quite opposed to unnecessary medication. He told me an interesting story about how he prefers to talk to his painkillers. He puts them on a table beside his bed at night and threatens to eat them in the morning unless he feels better. And according to him, they work better that way. And now, at last, I'd like to invite you to allow yourself to dream about anything you like. Perhaps something that you want. And you know you are beautifully designed to get what you ask for. And I wonder if you can notice how easily, looking down, you can picture yourself and see how much better you feel, sound asleep. Or perhaps you can see yourself with your eyes closed on a video screen, sleeping like a baby. And as you continue to do that, can you imagine yourself looking at the world from a hang glider, looking down at the most incredible view you can believe? You can achieve whatever you dream. And when you really want something, and you can trust in the natural powers given to you by your mother and your father, you can believe. You can achieve whatever you dream. And perhaps you can dream about finding something. Maybe some new maps that take you somewhere good. And you can veer off course all the way to your destination. Perhaps a holiday somewhere where there is only one direction. And now it's time, while you're doing that, to return one last time to something that you don't even need to think about, that's searching for a solution. And you can trust in another part of yourself or someone else to watch over you and to guide you to the solution, which can be found right where you're looking, in the most beautiful view that you can believe. Sweet dreams, my friend. Sweet dreams.